On Saturday, January 18th, the Cedar Valley Derby Divas push-up brawlers battled the Mid-State Mayhem in a bout of roller derby at the McElroy Auditorium in Waterloo. I covered the event and even a practice earlier in the week to find out more about the sport that few know is here in the Cedar Valley area.
Roller derby, a fast-paced contact team sport that requires speed, strategy, and athleticism. Athletes, 2 teams of 5, 4 blockers, and 1 jammer per team. The place, a track. Equipment, roller skates, knee pads, elbow pads, and a helmet. The goal, have your team's jammer pass the other team's blockers. Each lap around the opposing team equals a point. The team with the most points wins. What else do you need? An awesome derby name. And where can you see roller derby being played? Well, you don't have to look far in the Cedar Valley, because the Cedar Valley Derby Divas Roller Derby League plays it regularly at the McElroy Auditorium in Waterloo. Many remember roller derby from its huge popularity back in the 1970s when it was frequently aired on TV. However, there are some differences from roller derby back then to the roller derby played today. One change is that many roller derby tracks today are no longer banked or inclined.
It's a women's flat track sport, 18 years and up. A lot of people hear about derby from the 70s with the I always have coworkers talking about the Bay City Bombers and the real pretty skinny girls, and they always ask if it's set up like professional wrestling. It's definitely not that. We put a lot of time into working on plays and strategies so that we can go into a bout completely prepared, and it's none of the let's just hit people to take them out, but there's a purpose to it, just like any sport that you might see.
I always watched it as a kid, back when it was like pro wrestling, but now it's the real deal, and it's just fun. It's just fun. It's that simple.
Afraid you'll get confused over the rules of roller derby? No need to worry, because before every Derby Diva bout or game, they do a quick run-through of how the game is played. The Cedar Valley Derby Divas is in their 4th season and is made up of 2 teams, the Push-Up Brawlers and the newer Cedar River Ryettes. There are leagues all throughout Iowa and the Midwest that this league plays. The Cedar Valley's league has only been around for a few years now, but has gained additional derby players every year.
My wife organized Chaos. She saw a bout in Dubuque, or actually the Quad Cities, one night, and she came home and she said she really wanted to do this. So I supported her 100%. She was either going to go try out for the Cedar Rapids team or put out feelers to see if there's anybody interested in Cedar Valley. And about 3-4 months later, we had about 8 girls interested in playing roller derby in the Cedar Valley.
What's really interesting about these women is that their day jobs sometimes differ drastically from their night lives as a roller derby push-up brawler. Many use their non-roller derby jobs in life to inspire their derby nicknames.
I'm a teacher in the Cedar Falls area. A lot of them do. They just kind of start to find out every once in a while, and they'll ask me like, "You play derby? I think I've heard that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I play derby." So they just like to ask a lot of questions about it, like, do you take people out? Do you hit them really hard? Are you really aggressive? And it's just hard for them to see me in the role as a teacher and transition into a role as a roller derby skater.
I'm the 5S Visual Factory Coordinator at the John Deere Foundry. You look at my hair, it's pretty wild, and that's how my coworkers gave me my name.
These derby women participate for a variety of different reasons, whether it be for a fun way to exercise, to meet some awesome people, or just to let off some steam.
I like hitting people, not getting into trouble, but it's a lot of fun. It's great exercise. Our team gets along very well, and some teams that's unheard of. So we have a good relationship built with one another where we can tell each other, hey, might want to work on this, or hey, take care of that, and there's just no hard feelings, and I think that's great. So.
I just like the sisterhood of it. I meet a lot of great people that I probably never would have met outside of derby. And like I said, it's a great way just to stay active. I'm not one to go to a weight room or exercise room and walk on a treadmill. It's too boring for me. So this is a great way to be able to stay active and do that.
Family members, friends, coworkers, college students, and more make up the wide selection of fans of the Cedar Valley Derby Divas that come to watch the games. Some haven't even missed a home bout.
We mark it on the calendar, and my wife makes sure she gets time off. I wish everybody would, just once, check it out. I mean, you never know, you might like it.
Future home bouts for the Cedar Valley Derby Divas at the McElroy Auditorium in Waterloo are February 8th versus the Babe City Rollers, March 22nd against Cedar Rapids Roller Girls, April 19th in competition with Dubuque Bomb Squad, May 17th versus McLean County Misfits, and June 14th set against Fox City Foxes. After that bout, the season switches to away bouts throughout Iowa and the Midwest. So come and watch the action-packed sport on skates in the Cedar Valley.
Well, those are definitely women you don't want to mess with. To learn more about the Cedar Valley Derby Divas, go to their website at cvderbydivas.com.